Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Step Espresso, your daily shot of fitness. I am your host, as always, Johnny Landals from Next Step Nutrition, bringing you the podcast that helps you overcome the industry confusion and get results for life. Today, we're on episode 436. We've talked a lot recently about empathy, self-compassion, and I know that a lot of people might find this a bit woo-woo or maybe a bit airy-fairy and think, well, that's not for me. I'm more of a tough love kind of person, and I'm more into the hard yards and things need to be tough and, butch and, deep-voiced and all the other things that we can think about. And I know personally for me, as a guy, it was difficult when I was growing up to talk about emotions and be that way, because it was especially for men, a thing about, men don't cry, men don't feel emotion, men don't feel X, Y, Z. You need to be a man, and you need to be tough, and you need to show people who's boss, or, you need to set an example and all those things. And that can make these nutrition and fitness quite tough, right? Because there is a lot of, no pain, no gain. This is going to be tough, and, choose your hard, and, you don't want it enough, and this is only for the dedicated, and all of that jazz. But I wanted to let you guys know that even Navy SEALs and people really high up in military use self-compassion, right? And they use phrases like, if you miss a day, don't worry about it. Get back on track. If you mess up, that's okay. We're all human. Just get back on track. If you don't do your habit, maybe it's too hard. And they say, choose something that's a small improvement from where you are now. They're not like, hey, drink 8 gallons of water from day one. If you don't, you're a failure and you suck. They're like, okay, we want to drink more water. So where are you right now? Okay, you're at 1 cup. Maybe we can do 2 cups or 1.5 cups. And this is what empathy and self-compassion are about. Right, it's not about like, oh, it's okay, like, it's not, it can be like that, but it's not cutting yourself slack, it's not being honest with yourself, it's not about pretending that everything is great, it's not just positivity for the sake of it, it's being realistic about the situation, understanding that we're human, and knowing that things are going to be tough, and being okay with that when we fall down. Right, we don't need to be super strict or chastised or rebuked when we do wrong, because if we do those things, we'll actually rebel against ourselves. Right, think about when your parents told you not to do things. Think about when your teachers would tell you not to do things. You would rebel and be non-compliant, and the same thing will happen with your fitness goals if you are too hard on yourselves. Right, so when you're compassionate with yourself, just think, right, are you doing your best? Could you be doing better? Have you got a lot on your plate right now? Could you be doing less, but with better effect? And think about what small, actionable habits you can choose, like we spoke about yesterday, and focus on those things, because that way you're going to be having a much better result when it comes to your fitness. But remember, empathy and compassion, it's not about fake positivity. It's not about cutting yourself slack. It's more about understanding where you are in your life, what you need right now, and knowing that if you slip up, it's okay, because you're only human, and that's what happens. And the biggest mistake you can make is not learning from them and not recovering from them, and instead letting them derail you and take you further back. Thank you as always for listening to Next Step Espresso. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please do share it with people who you think will find it useful. Keep on the lookout for further giveaways that we have going on. Well done to Tom, who won last month's giveaway of the 8 Simple Rules for Weight Loss course. We're looking at doing a collaboration, so do keep your eyes peeled. I'll see you again tomorrow for another daily shot of fitness. Thank you.